Hello, and welcome back to the world of Arklands and to Mai's Academy. Special shout out and thank you to our $10 and up patrons, Christian, Grant, Sam, Ditzy, Jean, Ian, and Milk Chunk. Check out our Patreon to see behind the scenes content, bonus episodes, and to help us figure out what to work on next. When we last left our heroes in training, Eri got her mom back.
Woo!
That was kind of the whole shtick.
Yeah.
Tragic backstory partially resolved.
She also got a piece of her soul back.
Yep. My goodness, Eri had one heck of an episode.
Yeah, she did.
I love it. Eri got a whole bunch of things back.
We should call that episode Eri's Good Day. You also learned that Eri's family worshipped and served an old god. Mm-hmm. One of the gods of Comer. Name lost to time, but the god of light and the moon. And that she had, over the past 45 years, been keeping the Altius beacon safe. The artifact that Thalion had originally tried to take from her.
We got confirmation that he destroyed the entire village. Mm-hmm. Official confirmation that Olive will go report.
Yup.
Hit squad. Sorry.
But for some reason, he was satisfied taking Eri instead.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I wonder why.
Strange.
Especially since, the water is coming physically out of the beacon, so you know that it's not a thing of, oh, Eri is the beacon.
Correct.
Yeah.
She is not.
Vomiting water.
Which makes me wonder.
She's the beacon.
Why did he take Eri?
Oh, I wonder.
I don't know. Let's ask him.
Okay. Let's not
But
talk
as
to him for a
you
while.
return to the academy, emotional weight heavy on your shoulders. Despite it being positive, doesn't mean that it's not a lot. That is where we return for tonight's episode. Welcome back.
Oh, none of that was on. Okay, never mind.
It'll be for the patrons.
Yeah, I can clip the middle part.
What were we talking about? Who knows?
I've additionally on occasion done the bits between as well.
I love that. You should make that one a bits between.
So, you are back at the school. Shut up.
I'm not saying anything.
You don't need to.
Oh, I get it. A couple of bits.
Alright, you earned that. You take her too.
It's also a twig.
God, please.
You take your 3.
No.
We made Ryan do
Hey,
another
we
one,
have
and
the
this
same
is our
amount of-
punishment.
Points
Yes, it
now.
is. What?
We have the same amount of hit points.
Hey, look at that!
I'll take it. Alright, so, because you arrived, basically, with time left in the week, if you all want to make your checks for your IB.
Ib.
Oh, yeah.
I can absolutely.
And you can make another one for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got this, bro. I have faith in you.
It's
Nope.
11 on
Okay, I
It was
take
one
my
away
faith.
from it was one side away from the nat 20 there.
What check is this?
It is a wisdom check.
Wisdom check? That's an 11.
Yeah.
12.
I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Using it is a d20 roll. Luck is the only thing that applies.
Honestly, I can't use an inspiration for it.
You can.
Yes! 17! On the die!
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Yes!
It's fitting that Eri
You
would
don't
have
have a negative
advantage.
wisdom modifier?
No, I don't have a positive. It's a +1.
I feel like
It's a legitimate question.
It is.
Yeah.
I get it. I know.
Nice.
I feel like it's fitting that Eri would have advantage this go around. So I'm gonna use an inspiration. Alright, that's an 18.
Yes!
Nice.
All right.
18 crew.
These succeed.
The E's succeed.
The C's fail.
Yep.
Yep.
Fail with a C.
No, you failed with an F.
Do you want to keep taking Shenanigans?
What? You don't fail with a C.
No, C's get degrees.
Exactly.
Unless it's a bell curve.
That is such an American concept, by the way.
The bell curve?
Yeah.
Like
the
grading on a curve.
Yeah.
It's not a thing overseas.
It's
bad.
It's stupid.
But my mom and her competitive ass were like, oh, this bell curve, only one could be at the top, then I'm gonna do it. And she did it. Because she's so competitive. Good for her.
Yeah, I mean, props to her.
Go off, queen.
Swipes.
Anyway, Aria's thinking of her mom the entire time.
And Eri got a piece of her soul back. And also her shadow.
I like it. And Ella's very happy for Harry.
But yes, for the two of you, you can now. I have this somewhere. Where is it?
We now have our
Picture an ibis.
There it
The
is.
bird. Ibis.
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 I actually do think that that has the same root.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the one that lets you see alignment.
Oh, that's gonna be so
And
helpful.
limited, and it gives you essentially advantage on insight checks against to see someone's intent.
Okay.
I already have advantage on insight checks, so.
Then it gives you a +5.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. That's
Dang.
crazy.
Yep.
That's pretty sick.
So, with that,
What are our alignments?
I think
Chaotic, stupid?
you don't have to use a special skill for that. Ella's going to use this ability on Crow.
I think Crow is
Chaotic.
it's less clearly defined. If you imagine like the alignment chart as like a color wheel, like there are mixtures.
Oh, absolutely. That's
And
what
I
would
do
think.
think that if you were to give a hard line, Crow is
The black color wheel all the way over there.
in chaotic good.
Yes.
She's probably closer to neutral than anyone else in the party.
Yeah.
But is definitely
Ultimately, at the end of the day, she does actually have good intentions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if she wrestles with them.
yeah.
Because life is hard.
It's the trauma.
It's the trauma talking, not the fact
Honestly,
that Crow's just been a
I
bitch
think
since she was a
actually
kid.
I do take it back. I do think, given their approaches and their actions and decisions, Aerie is closer to neutral than Crow is.
True.
Yes.
Crow hasn't
Actually,
killed anyone
I would
yet.
agree.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't intentionally kill somebody, but she did kill or almost kill somebody.
No, she
did.
killed
She-
someone.
She,
Yeah,
she
she
dropped,
dropped
the
the
dude.
warlock.
He wasn't dead. He was on death saves.
That's
Holy technicality!
That's
No.
not
But
better.
see, here's the thing. We've had encounters where it's like, do you kill them or not? And you're like, no, I leave them unconscious. It doesn't really matter. I kill them.
She
and
has
then in
never
a piece
struck
of
a
kill,
killing blow.
exactly.
Or not
If
to
you're to
that
say
is the
I kill
question.
him, then like that person would actually die instead of make saves. So
I think
differentiation.
if you take the like a bar, this is good, lawful. Here's Cass.
Yep.
Chaotic. Here's Crow, and then you have the neutral L so far into the good, but not really chaotic or lawful.
Yeah.
And Aerie on the opposite end of just like still in the good, not chaotic or neutral or
Aerie
lawful.
has become, I think, after this, like if you look at Aerie, you see a slow tick closer to the good side.
It's freaking Lilo and Stitch. This is your bad level. We need to lower that and increase your good level.
That's like our 5th movie reference in 2 episodes. I love it.
It's a good movie. I need to
It is
watch
a
it
good
again.
Please send me an angel. The nicest angel you have. No, I didn't want Crow.
Yeah. Too bad.
She's even got wings. Thank you for putting up with our stupidity. We love you, audience, so much.
That's fair. That's fair.
Classes.
So,
Class.
yes.
Class.
The next week, are you going to?
Sorry.
Are you good?
I have
No.
a sore on my lip and it hurts every time I drink my hot cocoa and it makes me very sad.
I am so sorry.
I'm having a terrible day. Can I have inspiration?
Honey, for a matter of integrity, I have to give you Shenanigans for that. You take your 3.
On principle, and so that he doesn't sully his name, you were required to take Shenanigans.
It still hurts.
Wow, that was hilarious. And you know what? I appreciate that attempt.
That was not the intention when I mentioned it, but I thought it'd be
Joy.
And it was funny. So was you getting Shenanigans.
That's always fun. Alright.
Alright,
we're on to
Chloe
classes.
Caspian, roll your athletics.
Yes.
I'm gonna beat him up.
You can try.
What do I have to get?
You have to get a 15.
Athletics, so that makes it 15.
Hey, if it meets a beat.
Nice.
Basically, a 12 10 or higher.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Am I
I
adding my
wasn't sure if it's
modifiers or
linear.
just a die roll?
It's an athletics check.
Okay, cool. 26.
Oh,
Okay, well, we both
alright.
did it.
Roll.
19.
Nice.
I have a plus
Yeah,
7.
I could have done that math.
You
'cause I know
make
what your
it or
DC
you
is.
don't, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. You were talking about like trying to be number 1 for no reason, even though there's no actual advantage.
Yeah.
You didn't roll a nat 20, so it doesn't count as 2. You just did the best you possibly could, other than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
This just is getting competitive.
which honestly, yeah, checks out. So as week 3 goes on and you have your classes, is there anything that you as a team or individually want to do?
As they are in classes, Aries just walking around with her book. She's gonna go find Tempest.
Okay.
Tempesto.
Yeah, it's been a-
I officially go and get a tea set. Portable tea set.
Yeah.
yeah, like put on like a gold.
It's a nice tea set.
Why a gold?
It's a nice tea
Make
set.
it 10. My gosh, I want the best tea set that I can find.
You get
Gold
like
trim on it.
you get like nice things like loose leaf tea and like the fancy. You get one of those like little like tea light warmers.
Oh, absolutely.
Gosh, I love those. I would love to have one of those. They're not practical for my uses. But
We should have more
So.
tea parties.
we should. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cute.
And a
I
bag-
mean, I'm sure you'll be over more. So.
Yeah.
and a bag of holding, if I can find that.
Why?
Put the tea set in.
There he has
You
a
can
bag.
pay with
No, you
with
need
spending
a tea
gold
set
on it,
holster. Have you seen
you
those
get
before?
like it's like a compact thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it is a travel tea set.
Cool.
It's like specially made. It's not necessarily magical, but yeah. But yes, Ari, you go and find Tempest. He has his office, and when you find him,
That's too peaceful for this goofball.
Goofball? Which?
Psychopath, sorry, you're right.
Yeah. But he's slightly less of a psychopath than the psychopath who trained Aerie.
This is true, which makes him normal.
Yeah. He's pretty normal.
he's kind of leaning back. His long coat hanging off the chair, and he make an insight check.
I'm getting
'Cause
the
it's-
vibes that he's bored out of his mind.
It has been a minute since you've seen him.
15.
15. It is equal parts boredom and frustration. Yes.
Excuse me, sir. I have an odd request.
Yes.
Would you be willing to do one-on-one training with me. For as long as it takes for me to be able to beat you.
You're an elf, right?
Yes.
Sweetheart, we could train every day for the rest of your life and you would not achieve that.
I'd like to try.
Oh, I'm sure you would. You're the one on Tenet's team.
Yes.
I won't do one-on-one. But if your team wants to come and get some extra training, then that would be a more worthy use of my time.
I understand. I'll speak to them about it.
Please do.
You seem bored.
Exceedingly.
My teammates are currently in their classes. Would you be willing to do a little training now?
No. But what I am willing to do is show you that my words ring true. And,
What are you doing?
I'm really glad right now that Cass took up Grave on his advice to kind of stay away from this dude.
Yeah, he's a creepo.
Like, alright, this guy's a little weird.
Sus.
he is going to make an attack.
All right.
And by the way, he goes from, like, sitting behind his desk to, like, basically in front of you almost immediately.
Aerie does not flinch.
We'll find out if she does or not.
That is a 26.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Mm-hmm.
And he's not holding back.
All right, that's fine.
That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of dice.
10, 16, 21. 22, 4, 6, 8.
Rolled really low.
4.
Hey, remember that this is the guy that Cass sparred with once and came back to Grave in bloody clothes?
Yeah.
46 slashing damage.
That is my exact hit points. However, I'm going to use my reaction to deflect the attack.
Okay.
So I reduce it by 1d10 plus 11.
Okay.
You'll still be blood.
So I reduce it by 17.
17. Okay.
Yep. So 46 minus 17 is 29.
I would remove it all and then add 17.
Yeah.
So I'm at 17 hit points.
Yeah. As he just... the whip, you barely see it. Thalion hit hard, and his whips were magical. This feels different.
In what way?
It's fast.
There is a speed of... It's like it's in a way that makes sense as a monk, but even Thalion as a way of the Kensei monk. has not achieved this much of it being an extension of himself as Tempest has.
AKA, this guy's a freak.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Ari kind of puts her arm up and is able to.
It's your turn.
All right. Activating the elemental attunement,
Okay.
and I assume he is like 10 feet back because he's got the whip with reach.
He got up in her face.
All right. All right. Yeah. Gonna make an attack. Okay. Okay, yeah, Ari's a little shaken. That's only a 12.
That's gonna miss.
Natural 20.
Roll damage.
So that's 8 plus 6 is 14, plus another d8. 5, so 19, and I need to make a con save.
You do?
Okay.
Oh, he does.
He does.
28.
Okay, yep. He passes, however, his speed is halved, and the next attack does have advantage.
No, it does not.
Alright.
Pray tell, good sir.
Attacks against him can't have advantage, I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
Find out.
No.
So then
I
I'm
wanna
gonna
fight
do
this guy.
Flurry of blows. That's 2 17s plus 9 is 26.
Yep. So the
That's
cold
another-
damage,
No, force damage.
force damage. Okay.
Cool. That is 12 and 11,
23.
23.
Okay. Yeah, they are hitting.
That's a lot of damage. Get
Um,
some flex tape!
he does not even seem. And by the way, he is going to use a reaction to uncanny dodge, the nat 20.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
And yeah, despite the damage, he does not look phased in the slightest. And that's his turn.
Oh, we in trouble now. Well, you are.
25.
Yeah, that does hit.
Let's see, minimum damage is 18.
That would down me.
You don't have another reaction that can reduce damage?
I mean, it's been my turn, so yeah.
Okay. We'll roll and see.
Just in case, geese.
If it's higher than 34, then
You get sneak attack on this?
Yep. So that's 16.
Golly.
20. 31.
Yeah, he's still gonna down me. I only reduce it by 16, so it's still gonna down
That's it's 43.
me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ari goes down.
I'm playing a rogue next.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage.
I'm taking a
didn't know
page
he
out
was
of
a
Will's
rogue.
book and playing a rogue fighter hybrid because that's just dumb.
Ari, you wake up probably an hour or two later. There's the infirmary next to the arena, where Kakari was
Revived,
revived. You are in one of those beds, with a
1 hit point.
no, actually, full.
Okay. Intended to. Gosh, I feel bad for whoever group keeps ending up with Tempest.
Make a investigation check.
Or does he?
Can I do the same thing, but use my charisma since I am curious to
it's
ask?
an
I
18 on the
will
die.
allow that for a specific reason.
History check?
Investigation.
Investigation. That's only a 10.
That is a 26.
26.
I think I remember
23.
this.
23.
That he stays at school.
Tempest has never, as far as you've seen, never gone on a mission with the team.
Probably not allowed to.
Ended up killing
There might be a good reason for that.
Yep.
Grave is there. And as a Grave Domain Cleric, when you're at your hit points, his healing just does max.
Yeah.
Which is why you are at max health.
Love it.
I take it Caspian did not share my warning.
If he had, it probably wouldn't have mattered to me.
Unfortunately, that does not surprise me either. Are you alright?
Unfortunately, used to it.
May I give you my professional opinion?
You may.
You should come see me. Regularly.
Handed a business
Talking
card
twice
to therapy.
a week or once a week. Probably weekly. Yeah.
You need it every other day.
Yeah.
My door is open, and respectfully, there are things that I believe you need the space to process. A process in which I am quite literally a professional in.
I need to be able to beat him.
Which is something we can discuss. In terms of actual combat training, Tempest has the capacity to improve those who study under him. Mostly because if they can survive him, they can survive anything.
Which is what I figured.
He's not the only option, though.
There are healthier options.
He's the most similar to what I want to fight. So if I can beat him,
You won't. There's exactly one person in this school that I believe can beat him.
Solus.
Indeed.
Has anyone checked his light level? What level is he?
We have not.
Tempest? No clue.
Nope.
Kind of scared too.
It's gotta be lower than Solus. Maybe.
And you've had a lifetime of being trained by someone who fights like that. I don't think more of that is how you beat it. No, this is just advice, which you are welcome to take or leave at your leisure. But
I appreciate it. I'll think about it. When she gets out of the bed.
by the way, I'm very proud of you. The situation with your home, your mother. Well done.
Thank you. Well, should see what the team is doing for lunch.
I have an appointment. And you sweat up once more. Eri shows up, bandaged.
Eddie, what happened?
I went to go fight Tempest.
Oh. Right. Yeah, Grave said we should not do that. I tend to agree with him. My encounter with him did not go swimmingly.
First of all, why did the two of you insist on fighting teachers? And second of all...
I did not insist on fighting teacher. He said something along the lines of having advice for me, and it came in the form of beating me senseless.
Isn't that the same advice that you give to Crow?
He tries.
I mean, it's been a bit back and forth. I've won some, you've won some.
Oh,
More or
no,
less
I
equal
pull
footing.
forward more.
Tempest has a similar fighting style to Thalion, mostly in that he uses a whip. So
Can you make a investigation check?
Yeah. Not doing well with these. 14.
14. Something seemed off about... Like, you chose to fight Tempest because of his similarity in fighting style. Something was distinctly off. Not as in, like, unnatural, but different. You can't quite put your finger on it. But something stood out that was distinctly not just better or worse in terms of technique or anything like that, but something different.
I think he's worth looking into.
What? Trying to fight him to, practice for Thalion?
That was my intention.
Sounds like you can get real comfortable with their infirmary.
Yeah.
He said that he would only train me if we fought together as a group.
So he can laugh at us when he knocks us all down?
Yeah, I will be honest. He's very, very fast. It would be great to get good enough to be able to beat him. We are not going to get that if we fight him. I think we have a few more steps to go.
Yes.
I'm
We're
already...
gonna learn how to...
What Graves said, and I am reconsidering. But something about Tempest seemed off.
I mean, I'm already training under another teacher, so I kind of have to focus on that.
Yes, that is fine.
But I appreciate you wanting to try and get stronger, so do I. And I want to find a good way that we can do that.
Let's run this there.
That's true, that's true. It's an exception.
I'll think on
I
this, and we can reconvene on next.
I have an idea. Or at least, I mean, what did we do when we first came to the school? We had sparring matches. Why?
Body snatchers.
Yeah, my man!
I knew what it was. I didn't know what the name was. It's like, it's not War of the Worlds. It's not... What is it?
What are we talking about?
It's he did it last time we recorded as well. It's a movie reference. I'll show you later.
All the movie references aren't there.
Well done, good sir. Well done.
Anyway. Sorry.
Completely lost where we were.
No, I know exactly where we are. So what if instead of fighting a teacher, we see about having another match with one of our compatriots?
It's more interesting.
More on our level at the moment.
Yeah, it would be more even, despite the fact that we're a man down.
No, we're not. Kirix, awaken.
Yeah, well, that's a good point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look very cat-like.
Draw some whiskers on him.
There he goes and
Do not
grabs
draw
a
on
marker
the. Please do not draw on the
and
armor, Eddie.
draws- She's about to draw on it.
It was given to me. I want to keep it in pristine shape.
You can wipe it off. She grabs it from Ari.
No!
Squiggled, as ugly and dramatic as she possibly can. Perfect.
Well, you can sort of tell it's like a cat.
I mean, if you unsummon and resummon, it'll be clean again. It's not like
Really?
you clean it after every fight, do you? I don't see any
That's a good
dirt,
question.
bloodstains.
Kirix, go to sleep.
As he vanishes, what did you use to draw it?
Just like a marker.
Probably
It's not
charcoal.
a chalk.
It'd probably be charcoal of some
Yeah.
kind.
You
Charcoal or
see
chalk.
little specks of charcoal flutter to the ground.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
gonna-
cool.
So I can vandalize as much as I want.
Why is it in every stinking campaign that I've been in so far, one of my teammates decides that they want to draw or in other ways vandalize my stuff?
Because
First it was Riz carving into my boat, and now this turd over here wants to draw my magical suit of armor.
you vandalize our entire experience.
Because it's funny.
No, I don't. I enhance it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take out 50,000 gold in someone else's name.
It worked.
It did. I have to admit it. It did. It was a great moment.
For better or worse.
I hated it, but no, I loved it.
Well, which team did you want to fight?
I think that we should focus on the team who would give us the biggest challenge and who would not go easy on us either.
Oh, that's
So Mackenzie?
I hate to admit it, but yes.
Alright.
Our own team, but whatever.
Did you want to fight with your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend.
They do that anyway.
You could say that.
I knew it. I wasn't wrong. So that is something that we could do, is we could go and ask Mackenzie's team if they want to engage in a bit of practice.
I'm sure they would be more than willing to comply. They're the
Yes.
type that seems to like to fight, so let's just show up with our gear and they'll probably take us up right there and then.
Sure.
For the record, you can mark a short rest.
Okay, cool. That's just, I get my key points back.
Good. I don't like it, but I guess we'll have to do it. So
You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
your
I know,
idea.
I know. It was my idea. I'm trying. I know that we're going to have to fight. Anyway,
I
So-
could really go for hitting something right now.
Perfect. Catharsis.
why is it that you three always feel better after hitting something?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Sometimes I feel better after getting hit, honestly. So it either works.
I get that.
Depends on the person.
Good to
depends on
know.
the day. Depends on the person, depends on the day.
Have you seen Grave about that?
I've seen Grave about a lot of things. I've literally
That's-
lived with him for...
Yes, Grave said that I should go see him.
Yeah.
Baby steps out. We'll work on her bit by bit.
I'm not your pet project. Are we gonna go fight them or what?
Yes, we'll go fight them.
Alright.
They have to say yes first.
They will.
For the sake of expediency, they say yes.
It's probably real time, actually, right there.
I assume we probably get permission to use the arena.
Oh yeah, it's free use for,
Oh,
just
cool.
as long as you book it.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
We show up and the other teams who were sparring with one another leave the arena as we're entering. And we just see like half of them beaten and battered and the other half like, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
It's probably both teams. No,
It's a little too epic.
a little bit.
Dramatic.
Drama!
It's them.
You know what? Actually,
It's not bad.
Yeah, Actually, yeah.
Calms down after a minute. Cool, we like that. Yes, Mackenzie and his... Oh yeah, the teams that were leaving were probably both teams of House Kaio. Soren and Trix. They honestly, they both look beat up.
I love that we've started referring to all these teams by the name of somebody that we've chosen to be their leader.
Yeah.
You think we're not Cass's team to a bunch of them?
We absolutely are.
No,
Yeah.
they're definitely my team.
Oh, could be.
Right.
It's either Cass's team or Elle's team, depending
It's
on
not
who's
Elle's
talking.
team.
It is not L's team.
Honestly, I don't. Even people that mostly associated with L probably still don't call it L's team.
No one calls it L's team.
Aerie calls it Elle's team.
Weirdest memory. Did anyone watch the Emperor's New School?
Yes.
cartoon?
Oh, the
Once.
TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few times. I wouldn't
Remember
remember
the episode
anything.
where Cusco and Pacha were fighting over what their team name was?
No, I do not.
It was such a specific reference, but yeah, there's that. That was the plot of an episode while they were competing. All right, so
All right.
roll initiative.
Yeah.
All right. Nope, that's bad.
Nice. Sick. Sickening,
That's good.
bro.
That's really good.
That's not what I rolled.
What'd you roll?
3 total.
Oh.
Roll a 2 on the die.
Oh.
I have a +1 now, though.
Woohoo!
Yay! I have a modifier.
Hey, you
Wow,
want to know
they are-
something that
are they
Carrots
all
can
just
do?
going
What's
first?
that?
He can swap his initiative order with any willing creature.
Nice.
You want to go first?
You know, being that this is Cass's first fight after he died, it's probably fitting.
Fair.
He's a little hesitant.
Either that, or he can be like, "I'm not dying
so
again,"
high.
and he gets the.
No, I think
gets
Cass
the
would
jump.
be in a defensive
All right,
mode.
Crow.
15.
15. Airy.
18.
Roll.
Ooh!
Oh. 8.
2. L.
19.
All right, Kyrix.
21.
Roll.
No! Is that advantage?
Nope.
Okay, 7.
All right, you go after Whiskey, but before Mackenzie, who also both rolled 21.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Well.
All right, and Caspian.
3.
3.
Like I said, I think it's fitting considering.
All right,
His
I'm just gonna
last experience.
read this because it's funny. 21, Whiskey. 21, Kyrix. 21, Mackenzie. 20, King. 19, L. 18, Airy. 18, Red. 17, Elder. 15, Crow. 3.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Oh,
Oh, apparently death does something to a man.
A little bit.
You would know.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
I'm not a man, so I wouldn't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So Whiskey is up first. No, I'm not gonna get out of battle map for this. It's fine.
What?
I'm not gonna get out of battle
Theater
map.
of mind.
Yep.
Theater.
She's going to raise her hand and no, I know. She's going to send 2 Eldritch Blasts
To Crow.
at Crow.
Uh-huh.
It's got.
You have a better armor class now.
Okay, that's 2
I
25s.
know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll hit.
2 16s on the die. Mm-hmm. Alright, that is 10 and 6, so 16 force damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Youchers? That was kind of rude.
I wish she'd hit you with that. Jeez.
Are you into that?
Force damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't even need a heal.
It's not healing. It's something she would have done ahead of time. Sure. Oh, actually, no, that's what she would do ahead of time. Cool. All right, Kirix.
All right. Let's see. Who is the most threatening person on their team right now?
The one who literally just attacked?
Probably, yeah. I think he would go after Whiskey.
Okay,
So he's going to just try and attack her.
got it.
So first attack is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Sorry, it's higher than that. I was looking at Ella's screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So that's going to be 13 slashing damage.
13 slashing as he takes 15 cold damage.
Oh!
As there's this, it's not shards of ice. It is as the blade cuts across. It's almost like she's hollow, and the wound immediately closes. And as it closes, it like draws in energy from Kirix.
Oh, interesting. That's a very interesting flavor.
So does she take the damage?
I mean,
the
it's
ward does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it
Armor
was.
dice, armor back at this.
That stupid thing.
Yep.
It's my favorite spell in the game.
I know.
So remind me how the spell works. So what you have to.
It gives you temporary hit points.
Okay.
For as long as you have those temp HP, anyone who deals damage within melee range, takes the max of that until the hit points are gone.
Okay.
Yep.
And how do the hit points scale?
I think it's 5 per
5 per level.
for
Yeah.
casting. So if she cast it at level 3, which would be her max, it would be 15.
Okay.
So
And
it's
she's a
two.
warlock, so that has to be what it's cast at.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
He did 2 points lower than
Yep.
its health. So he's going to take another bout of damage.
Yep.
As he swings again.
I mean, if someone does an attack from range, it doesn't trigger. But would Elle know that?
I don't know. Would Elle know that? That's not Elle's dice.
You can make an Arcana check.
Elle would not know that. We'll put that away. Well, 15 if we're using charisma.
15, yeah. You get the vibe of just like, right, no, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Danger close, danger
Yeah,
close.
danger close, danger close. Does Kirix have any range? He does have one range attack that he can do.
I've got range now.
Also, if it's an area of effect, I don't think it gets triggered.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the temporary hit points go away.
Right.
Yeah, which is good. Okay.
So if he does something that is not an attack but does damage even within melee range.
Yeah, I need her to make a dice save.
Dex!
As he stacks his...
21.
Yeah, that passes, but she still takes half damage.
Yep.
Where is it? As Kirix unleashes a wave of fire over her.
Yep. As the flames are white with almost an iridescent sheen.
That's cool.
It's like white with like flickering rainbow.
12, 24, 37
30.
stacked.
What did
2d10, three charges of his breath attack.
What's the range on it? Like, is she close to anybody?
I'd say the mind. He's just focusing on one target.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. 60, 10, 37. Okay.
Wow.
Halved.
Correct.
Yep.
But that's still
So that's
nothing.
37, which makes it
What's that,
17.
17? Yeah.
Yep. Which he takes.
Yep. Alright, so that's gone. We can take an
And-
attack action. We can put one attack with a flash weapon. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
I love that I can do that now!
Boy, since when could you do
Oh, Kiera.
Kiera.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1d10. Yeah. So that's nice. 13 points of healing.
Okay.
Action surge.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I love fighters.
Save some for us.
This is amazing. I'm just going after Whiskey. She's kind of a pain. All right.
A little bit.
A little bit. So now that stupid shield is gone, first attack,
Okay.
13 to hit.
If it meets, it beats.
Squishy Warlock!
All right, I'll just roll for the second attack to see if it hits or not. It does not hit. It misses. So only one attack is going to hit.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
That was almost max.
It was. So that's going to be 16 points of slashing damage.
All right. And I need Kiera to make a dex save.
No!
Armor Boy's probably not very
No,
dexterous.
absolutely not. That's a 4.
Okay. That is... Woo! 26 points of fire damage.
Oh!
Hellish Rebuke.
Yup.
As the action
That's a good
surge
spell.
blade, she just kind of braces herself against it, takes the blow, and her hair kind of flies up from an invisible wind as her eyes go kind of pure white and almost like invisible. Flames, like
flames.
you can see them, but it's almost like they're made of like
Air.
glass or water or air. Like they're completely.
You can only
clear.
see the distortion.
Yeah.
Like when something's really hot.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it's. But she is looking hurt.
Okay, I think those two are kind of locked in a little bit of a
Yep.
brawl at the moment. So good.
Mackenzie's turn. Going to let your brutes do all the fighting for you.
Why do you look at me like that? What the heck? It's not fair. What are you talking about? He can fight, and I'm going to fight too. Turd.
I need Kiera to make a con save.
Oh.
Okay. Uh, 12.
12. That is a fail.
Yeah.
Which means he drops his sword from heat metal.
Interesting. Okay.
Takes 15 fire damage.
Ooh, get that boy some healing.
Yeah.
Or if you need to, just poof him.
As he flicks his rapier
Yeah.
towards Kiera and the blade. The blade is made of ivory, but the handle is still has metal components, and so Kiera is forced to drop it.
Hang on.
Poofing him might be better.
Okay.
And then Mackenzie's just gonna kind of no, he's gonna wave his hand and clutch it, and you see his skin take a more like
Stony.
yeah
Yep.
kind of texture.
Stone skin.
No, actually.
Oh. Rock.
All right, King's turn.
Oh boy. I love this little dude.
He's going for Gasper.
I figured.
Yeah, with his armor kind of glowing. It's mage armor, you know, but it's kind of made of this glowing orange light. He's gonna come over and swing. Ooh, that's an 11.
Nope.
Oh, miss.
Yeah.
Second attack, though. Better, but probably not enough. Only a 16.
Nope. Will not hit.
Wow.
And the second one just...
Would a 16 hit any of us?
No, it wouldn't anymore.
At last. We're protected.
And it's going to expend some of his healing light to heal Whiskey as a bonus action.
Yeah, I gotta take out the healer.
going to spend 5. What is it? D6? Yeah, 5d6.
Oh my gosh.
He has a limited number per day. That's 24 points of healing.
Wow.
Dang. She's not back up to max though.
I wouldn't think so. Oh my gosh.
Yep. And that is his turn. Yeah. Next up, Elle.
Yay! I get to go again. I'm sorry, guys.
I love this guy.
I love Keurig too. Alright, so... Okay. I promise he's not going to do all the fighting. But he's going to keep fighting for now. Cure wounds. 3rd level.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go up and.
I'm going to go up and heal him,
Okay.
yeah.
Got
so I need... That's going to be... 5 plus... Whoa, that's nice. 12, 20 plus... 9, 29 plus 5 is 34 points of healing.
Okay.
He is no longer bloodied. Whoa! That was a lot of damage. That my boy just
a
took
lot
there.
of damage.
Yep. Alright, so that's my action. Bonus action.
And Eri, you're on deck.
Yeah.
How does... Can animating performance work on a magic item?
I think it explicitly says it has to be
No.
one magical item.
Okay. Is his sword a magical item?
For this yeah.
Okay.
He's a magic item, kind of. So I get what you're going for,
Yeah.
but
Could you animate someone else's weapon and take it from them?
I don't think it can be held.
No.
Okay.
But, I can do this. And I'm going
Hold
to
Keurig by his leg.
take the long sword out of its sheath and chuck it over to... actually, well, Keurig is right there. So I'm just going to unsheath it and let it hover in the air and cast animating performance as a bonus action on it.
Okay.
So that sword is now an entity.
Yep. Got it. And I think that means it goes after you in terms of initiative.
It's onto the sword now.
Nice.
All right. We got the stat block. What does
Ryan
it do?
said I can get as many things as possible to fight on my behalf.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a legitimate strategy.
Oh yeah.
It really is. Alright, so let's see. Dancing items, stat block. So, force, empowered slam, melee weapon attack, plus 8 to hit, reach 5 feet, one target you can see. Can I have it flanked with Kyrix?
No, because it is not or similar rules to like spiritual weapon. It's not
Okay,
not a person
technically
that
a
can flank.
creature the same way.
I got you.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is going to be...
Something we could use an inspiration for.
I'm making the roll. So I get to use Lucky.
No.
No!
Because you're not. You're rolling on behalf of another entity. Elle has the lucky trait. Ryan does not.
Ryan wishes he had the look.
He really does.
Basically have it with all the inspirations I give y'all.
That's true.
Yeah.
And they are very appreciated.
Okay, that's not terrible. Alright. It rolled a natural 1. So does it hit me or Kyrix?
Do you want an inspiration?
No, this is funny.
Okay.
This is
This
a
is-
low stakes
Yeah.
situation.
This doesn't really matter.
Elle is directing it.
Uh-huh.
And I think the funnier thing is that he has no idea how to use a sword. And so he's just telling it, like, swing as hard as you can, and it goes... and complete misses and is jammed into the floor. And even as it's animated, it's like it's trying to get out, but it is stuck in the floor. Someone, it can make an athletics check on its next turn, or someone else can make one to try and pull it out.
That's amazing.
I think that is the
Incredible.
funniest option, given the circumstances.
Okay. That's my turn.
Yeah, you try to like sword of Damocles, like hang it above Whiskey's head and have it stab down.
Yeah.
And just completely whiffs and goes stung.
She didn't even have to dodge. It's just totally whipped. Okay.
Amazing.
I'll be back. I have to use a little barge room.
Mackenzie goes,
Little bard's room.
"You'd think you would have lost an eye along with that leg with that lack of depth perception."
Wow.
All right, Ari.
Is Mackenzie now a target?
Yeah. Ari looks at Mackenzie and just ice covers her body as she activates her elemental attunement. And we're gonna go. Yeah, gotta reach at 15 feet now. Unarmed strike. 18.
18. Roll a d4.
1.
Never seen someone roll it like
So that's in the future. I'm gonna roll for it because it makes sense.
Okay,
but,
no, that's fine.
No. But that counts, which makes it a 17, which means it still hits
Okay.
because he has the new version of Blade Ward.
Oh.
Reduces. It's like an anti-bless. The attacker's attack roll is reduced
D4?
by 1d4.
All right, and I'm
But
gonna need
consider,
one.
I thought about it, so like, I always like it if you roll higher, it should be better. So if it's a situation where the other, where if the other one rolls higher, it's like I should roll it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
And I
Anyway.
need him to make a con save.
Fair.
Max damage.
Nice.
14.
Nice.
That's cocked. That's not great. That's a 9.
Yep. He is stunned
Okay.
Sweet.
till the start of my next turn.
Yep.
So my attacks will have advantage now.
Yep.
Whack.
Damage for the first one?
Damage for the first one was max, so that's 8 plus 6 is 14.
14. Alright.
Second attack. Yeah, that's a 19 on the die.
That'll hit.
Third,
Roll damage.
yeah. 13.
Okay.
And yeah, why not? We're gonna do flurry of blows. So, first one. Alright, that's 23.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And
Nice
Yeah.
rolls all around.
the other one hits at 17 on the die.
Okay.
So
Damage.
Yeah, that's
Goodness gracious.
14, 20, 26.
He's down.
Man.
Nice.
Ari looks at him and says, "Say that again."
I really like to think she says that after he's knocked out.
Yeah.
She just goes, dum, 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 dum. Say that again, because he's...
Like ice covering his body.
Yup.
He's all cold damage.
Alright. After you is Red.
A sorcerer.
Long time no see, lab mate.
Looks at you. Looks at Ari.
Cracks knuckles.
Girls are at it again.
Okay, and he's going to... bring out a spellbook, pull out 4 motes of flame. 2 to you, 2 to you.
All
Third
right.
level Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
It's going to roll individually for each one. First two against you. That's a 15.
No,
Misses.
it's no longer that low.
17.
Nope.
Both against you, miss. 19.
Miss.
That would have got me.
Well, you have
22.
That just hits.
All right. For 10 fire damage.
All right.
So 3 of them miss. Shit.
They both start walking closer.
Does he have a bonus action?
Need to.
Not really.
It depends on how close we are. It's
Yeah,
the
that's true.
flavor of
It's the
advancing
flavor of-
into combat.
Yep. All right, that's his turn. Elder.
Elder.
All right. He sees the two of you moving towards Red, and okay. And he is looking a little bit different. Because Elder has a completely new class. Because there's
Oh!
not an Artificer in the 2024 rules.
Really?
Not yet. They release an
Oh,
Unearthed
okay,
Arcana
okay.
later. But it has not been officially published yet.
Fair.
And it's not on D&D Beyond. So,
Fair enough.
he
You
and
don't want to just
Kievo...
use like the old,
Old cheat
yeah, the
till
old
then.
sheet. Yeah,
Nah, that's
but-
fine. I like the options I made for him and Kievo.
Okay.
And he's going to twirl his hand, and a knife is conjured in it. That is, has a silver sheen. And he's going to chuck it at, Aerie.
Yeah. Okay.
And
What's his new class?
you're about to find out.
It's probably a.
Blade Song Wizard.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Wait.
Wait, Ryan!
Ryan, do we have your permission to use the thing you can make?
Silvery barbs?
Yeah, silvery barbs.
Yes!
All right.
Unfortunately, he already had advantage. Silvery barbs would just reduce advantage, and this is the first roll.
No.
Why do you have advantage?
Because he steady aimed.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. It wouldn't work.
Fair enough.
Great.
All right.
Can't help you there. Sorry.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
We can do healing.
I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Nah. It's fine.
Okay. So that is.
Oh wait, no, it's sneak attack. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Never mind. I was
He's
like,
a rogue now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, that is still a 21.
that meets a beats.
Wait.
Yep.
Okay. Now, do we want to use, or
No.
oh, I guess if we use inspiration, we
Yeah.
should respect that it's.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So that is 6.
Wait, if we used the silvery barbs gives him disadvantage on the roll,
We would just make it a flat roll, which would
But-
still make it that first one.
but if he has disadvantage, he doesn't get sneak attack. How would that work? Because you have disadvantage, you automatically don't get sneak attack.
That is true.
The mechanical loopies.
Let me take a look at this.
Unless they changed it.
And you don't have disadvantage on the attack
fun
roll.
there?
That is.
So even if it's a nat 20, I'll take the nat 20
But not the.
without sneak attack.
So I'll give you that. I'll give you that choice of if, because it would reduce the sneak attack.
So it would eliminate the sneak attack. So
Yeah.
just the knife.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
Even if it's in that 20.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna let it stand because it's gonna use more resources. Red is gonna counterspell.
I'm gonna give you a choice, but also the choice doesn't matter.
No, it still matters because that's a 3rd level spell slot that's gone. That's his only other 3rd level spell slot that's gone.
So
Well,
he's counterspelling
okay.
As you know, there is a. So that's the thing. Like if it.
Because then he would still get the sneak attack with the nat 20.
Right.
Which defeats the purpose.
But it costs a 3rd level spell slot, which is potentially 8d6 damage to you if he decides to cast Fireball. Or on someone else.
This is getting too technical.
This is getting too
It
technical.
is. So, okay. Ryan would definitely cast
Silvery barbs.
Silvery Barbs. That's what he does.
Yep. That's
Red
true.
would cast Counterspell. So as opposed to like, oh, we would do this because it has this outcome, what would happen? He would cast Silvery Barbs. Red would Counterspell.
Yeah.
It is currently a nat 20
with.
Okay,
Sneak
so
attack.
I will use my inspiration then still.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
So it still has
this means
sneak attack,
it's still
but it's
just a
not-
hit, a normal hit,
Yes.
but sneak
it
attack
has
stays.
yeah.
Yes.
All
Okay.
Cool.
We're clear.
Gosh.
Mechanics.
That felt like that Three Stooges sketch where it's like, hey, you owe me $20. Okay, here you go. Hey, wait, you owe me $20, and it just gets passed around.
That is 23 psychic damage.
Okay, so I can't reaction that. That's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Nope. It is a
Alright.
psychic blade. He is a soul knife rogue.
Yeah,
That's a fun
23.
time.
Yeah, as he
I'm blooded.
Yep.
and it stabs into you but leaves no wound. Leaves no mark. And okay. And there's another effect that will happen later.
Alright, and you have advantage because
Yeah.
Ryan said advantage was you.
Yep. Alright.
And it is
Crow's turn.
Crow's turn. She's still going for red.
Shit!
That dark shadow
Yeah.
with the goggles and mask.
He's gonna have resistance to your fire damage.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Tiefling.
No, he's a fire ganassi.
Fire
Fire
damage.
Genasi.
Oh,
But he still
either way,
will
yes.
be.
yes.
Fight fire with fire. She's stubborn. Ooh, I'm glad that was advantage. That's.
Why do you have advantage?
Oh, because of Ryan. Silver
Ryan's,
barbs.
yeah.
Right.
Yep. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
17. He's already counterspelled, so he uses reaction, so 17 hits.
Nice.
nice.
Alrighty. First bit damage. That is 8 plus 8, so that's 16 plus a d6. That's max damage 6, so that is 24.
God,
6 fire
22.
damage, half to 3.
Half to 3, sure.
So 19.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you get
Wait.
26? Because it was 16
16.
plus 6.
Would be 22.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But the 6 is half to 3, so it would be 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maths.
Yep. Boom. Ow!
Second swing.
Wait,
Not
you don't
even
get
give him
advantage
Oh,
on
you don't get
the
advantage
second
on
Oh, yeah,
one.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna put that one, so. So 16 on the die, plus 8, so 20.
Yes, it hits.
Okay, thank you.
I think they both would have hit.
Yeah.
Regardless.
That is 8.
think it's the
Does
same
the d6 also count for both hits? I think it does.
Yeah.
Yes. So, plus 1, half
No.
to none.
That's 4.
You're right, half to 2.
How did you look at a 4 and
So,
say it's 1?
what was the
Because
D10s?
look at this.
The D10 was an 8, so 8.
The
plus-
line weight is very different
plus
between the
6.
two strokes.
Also,
No,
8 plus
that's
6
weird.
is
Yeah.
8 plus 6 is 14, not 16. On your first attack?
8 plus 8.
Oh, it's 8
What,
plus
what do
8.
you have plus 8?
Plus 8 because of the plus 3 that comes with the Heckin' Schmecken. Which ability does that come from? I can't remember.
If you click on it, it might tell you.
There's
By the way,
something
Trey.
that gives a +3.
Yes.
I sent you a message on Discord. Did we finish figuring out Cass's crossbow?
Yeah, it's just a magical crossbow right now.
Okay.
Heavy
it
weapon
has-
mastery.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
That gives
Okay,
a
so it has
+3.
all of the normal crossbow properties.
For the time being.
Oh, my stuff's +6. That's what I was getting confused.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right,
fair
cool.
enough.
Women.
Whammy.
Good to clarify that. So, 16 plus 1,
Nope.
1
16
plus
two.
4, yeah, plus
Wait,
4
wait.
had to 2 is 18.
Yes.
Cool.
Cool.
He is not looking good.
Mm-hmm. Action surge. We're taking him down.
I don't got time for this. We said we pulled no punches.
Yep, we gotta
Yep.
do it as quick as possible.
Yep. Oh, damn. Help anyone?
Okay. Oh no, I'm out of inspiration.
Anyone inspiration?
All
Ryan! Do you have
Your
inspiration?
action surge. You have another attack after this.
Yeah, it was in that one.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I'm like,
I see.
I have no
Guys?
charges. I
guys.
have no inspiration, sorry.
Ryan, do you have any inspiration?
Well, I'll take it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice.
Well, he doesn't have a reaction.
I just lose the rest of my
Action shoulder.
action.
I'll let you pick. I can find something else to happen, or you lose your second attack.
Lose my second attack.
Okay.
You have a bonus action?
What?
You have a bonus action?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Can second wind, but you haven't really
Yeah,
taken
there's-
damage.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
I'll save that for later.
All right. Caspian!
Yay!
Yippee! Made it.
Cass will, because King came right up on him.
Yep.
Cass will swipe at him with the sword.
Go for it.
Oh man, I got caught in the wire. It's not very good. That's 14 to hit.
Misses.
Second attack. Oh really? That one.
Another.
Okay, he's gonna take a reaction
Which
to take
kind
a
of
swing.
makes sense given
Yeah.
Cass's current mental state.
23.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, because I haven't. Well, even then it would still hit. I was gonna cast
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith on myself, but I also didn't say it yet either, so it's alright. I'll take the
Yep.
damage.
All right, that is 14
Alright.
bludgeoning.
14 damage.
Let's
Take it. And in response to that, Cass will cast Shield of Faith on himself, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Then back to Whiskey. Okay. And she is going to reach out with her hand covered in this, like, it almost looks like mold, like white, like
Mycelium.
not quite, because I guess it is sometimes mycelium, but it's like it looks, it has that uncanny. It's definitely not like fungus,
Yep.
but it is that like, oh, that is death, that is bad, kind of vibe. She's going to reach out
Yaki
and
no
just
tachi.
try to slam her fist into Kirix's chest. Ooh. 26 to hit Kirix.
That probably hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, that's going to be...
We're also past Ryan's time limit.
Well, he spent so much time in the bathroom. So it doesn't
that
count.
is 12 necrotic damage.
12. Alright.
Yep. That is her action. For a bonus action...
I hope Ryan was taking, because Kiera took fire damage earlier, didn't he?
Yes, but he was also healed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just.
Okay, who's dead?
Nobody's dead.
No one's dead. I'm down to 13 hit points.
Mackenzie's down.
Kiera just took some necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Mackenzie, I downed Mackenzie in my single turn.
Yep.
Did you,
Yeah.
when Kiera took damage, did you half it? Because he's resistant to fire?
You did not.
No, I did not. How much damage did she do?
I do not remember.
It was
Wasn't
like
it
30.
No, it was in the 20s. I think it was 26. For her Hellish Rebuke.
It may have been on here.
Pretty sure it was 26.
Actually, we do have that on there.
That's true. You're rolling it there.
If I rolled it on, I don't know if I.
You
there it
did.
is, 26.
Yeah. Nice. So 13.
So,
So,
yeah,
at
give him 13 more health back.
Yay!
I will take that. Alright, whose turn is it?
It is Whiskey's. She just
Okay.
hit. She just hit Carrick's for 12 necrotic.
Let's
I
go!
think no. Did you already put it in?
Did you add the damage?
I did. You still have less because you would be.
Mhm.
You
No, that-
probably would have been at max.
No, this makes sense. Yeah.
So
Well,
He was at
it's
30
fine where-
before.
It's
so
fine where it
add
is.
an additional 13.
We don't need to worry about the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I'll do the math.
Whatever,
It's
yeah,
fine.
whatever.
I'll do the math.
and
It's low
then,
stakes. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
then as a bonus action, she's going to do something you have not seen her do before, and you see like
She engaged
Oh,
in
the
her real
form of dread.
chunks of flesh fall off,
Ugh.
and she looks like a zombie. As
I've seen it before.
Yep.
yes, but you're the only one. She gets 14 temp HP.
Has there been another round since I was gone?
This is
No.
round 2.
We just
Yeah.
made it back.
Top
Okay,
of round
we just
two.
started. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And have Kirix make a wisdom save.
How wise is he?
Probably medium.
Yeah, it's medium.
He's
That
got
is a
medium wisdom.
21.
That passes. Cool.
So what did she try to do?
She tried to frighten him.
Frighten him?
Yup.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work on a metallic man.
Metal
The visage of a classic, original, what do they call
Every
it?
night.
Novan Knight.
Yeah.
Every night,
Yep.
yeah.
Just stares back at her.
Speaking
with
of
an
which,
emptyless
Kirix's
expression.
turn.
Let's go! He's going to attack her. He's actually going to get around to the side of her so that he's flanking with L.
Has Ellen
Technically, if L hasn't engaged in combat, and if he went up behind Kirix to heal him, there would still be a 5-foot gap
Yeah, that's
that Kirix is leaving.
Okay.
So,
So he's just going to attack one. That is not his dice. Sorry. Ignore that. It was a 6 if you want me to use it. Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled the wrong dice, I promise. Well, okay, here's the thing. It was a 6. Plus 8. It's 14. That hits. If I remember correctly.
it does, but we were dismissing it when it missed, we're dismissing it if it hit.
Okay.
Either way.
Well, it hits, so.
Cool.
Yeah. So that second attack, I'm just going to roll to see if it hits. It hits. All right,
Cool.
cool. So, first damage is that gets treated as a 3 because Kirix is stupid. So that is 6 plus 5. That's 11 damage on the first attack.
11. Okay.
Second attack is 16 points of damage.
All right.
So
With the second attack, he kind of cuts through the temp HP she got, and as he like cuts through her body, like more chunks of skin and flesh are falling off as she takes the damage.
Yike.
and bonus action.
Twinsies.
Okay.
Well done, I get to do that.
You
This is
expend
for you,
the-
Will.
You expend the charge, and regain no healing.
Oh, that butthead.
Chill touch.
Oh, he turned.
Nice.
I learned. I respect it.
William, last campaign. So many times.
Ugh.
All right, Mackenzie's down. Cool. King's turn. Get up, Mackenzie! Bonus section. Going to
Cass, what are you doing? He's getting away with it.
6 healing to him.
There's nothing I can do. I have no reactions for that. If he whacks somebody next to me, I can whack him. That's it.
It's just kind of just finger gun, and this beam of light just hits Mackenzie.
So you did not expend a use of silvery bar.
No, we
did.
did.
We did?
Yeah, we
Yes.
ended up doing a convoluted thing.
Yes.
I expended 1.
But
Okay, so I do not have my reaction right now.
correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And you marked off the spell slot. Yes, you did. Good.
Yep.
Thank you.
And
What's
then
Cindy?
with his...
Turn or
No,
is
it was Kiera's turn.
Oh, okay.
He's going
I have a
to...
lot that I'm currently keeping track of at the moment.
He's going to look at you, look at Red, and look back at you, Caspian. And he's going to leave your range to go
cool.
to Red.
I would like to swipe.
Yep,
There we go. That's a 17 on the die.
that'll hit.
And because of Sentinel, he won't be able
Oh,
to
you have
move.
Sentinel?
Yeah. That was the first. That was the first beat. That,
Yeah.
Okay.
so Castle like
Paladin.
swipe, kind of like at his leg,
Yep.
as like a oh no you don't. But he will remain
how much damage?
Let's see. That, my good sir, would be 11.
11, and you take 15 cold damage.
Cool. Also, am I allowed to smite? Because it's a bonus action now.
No.
Okay, that's what I
That's
thought.
one of the things, yeah.
Which is okay.
Yep.
That spell is kind of.
So I take how much you said?
Which
15?
Agatha's.
Armor like this?
Yeah.
Still good.
So 15.
15 cold damage.
Cold. Okay, yeah.
You kind of... Yeah, you
How
kind
much damage did you do?
Oh, I did 12
Oh,
or
okay.
11.
11. Yep. You stab the back of his leg. Ah! Not nice! Red, come here! And he's going to hold his action.
Interesting. Okay.
Red's gonna have to leave Crow's range.
Yeah,
She's right up on
King
him.
does not think about the fact that L, the sword, and Aerie all go before Red does. You get 5 on an intelligence check. So,
I love
Elle, you're
stupid
up.
boy.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Kiritz is actually looking fine right now.
Ares at 13 hit points.
Aries at 13 hit points. Can I line them up?
I'm gonna say no.
Can I line up so that I can hit King?
With
Breath attack.
breath attack?
I thought you used all your charges.
No, it was
Use
Kiera's
Kiera's.
charge.
Kiera's
Oh,
also
that's
has charges.
right.
Who are you trying to
Man.
line up with?
Whiskey and King. I don't know if they're the original.
I'm gonna say no for the sake of just simplicity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess the only thing that I can really do then is go for healing Aerie. So you're at 13 hit points. So, I don't. How far away from you are me? How far away from you?
You're getting
How
there.
far away from me are you?
There you
Good
go.
night, that was difficult. Holy cow! I am tired.
I'd say probably 15
You're close
feet.
enough to reach.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can get to her, one,
Yes.
without invoking opportunity, and two.
Yeah, you never got within melee range, so yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, do you want healing word so that I can actually do something?
Entirely up to you.
If you do cure wounds, you could do bardic inspiration.
Yeah. How is whiskey looking?
Whiskey is not bloodied, but definitely not max.
Got it. Cool. Cure wounds.
All right.
3rd level.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. That is 7 plus 13, 20 plus 11 is 31 plus 5 is 36 points of healing.
Wow.
Okay.
Sick. I'm back up to max.
They've actually made the healing spells useful.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bardic Inspiration Inspire Aerie.
Got it. Sword's
you.
turn.
You're welcome. Now go get that one. And he points at Red.
All right.
Hey, I'm fighting red.
Okay.
I mean, you can join if
It's the
you
sword's
want.
turn.
There's also Elder. Who
It's
is no
gotta
on
make
him.
the.
Make an athletics check.
Nope. Nah.
Well,
It's the 3 on the die.
oof.
Yeah. And I don't think it has a very good modifier.
Yeah, it's DC 10.
Yeah. Oh, it's a DC 10?
Yep.
Alright, so let me check its stats real quick.
Don't think it has. Well, even with a +5, that would only bring it to an 8. So
Yeah, that's true. So,
I very much doubt. So, Aries' turn.
Whack Mackenzie.
Oh, right, Mackenzie's up again.
Yep.
He's on the ground.
Yep.
So Aries gonna
Oh my gosh.
So that's advantage.
Stomp
take
his
a couple
face.
steps closer to him.
She's literally just gonna kick the man while he's down.
Yes. Maybe not. That's only a
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, I do. You're right.
Add it.
5 plus 4 is not 18.
Hits.
Alright, so that was an attack.
What's your minimum damage?
7.
He has 6 HP.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What does the
buddy.
attack
Kinda-
do?
Dunk.
Yeah. She literally just walks by. No.
Are there any are any of his allies
Disrespect.
within 5 feet of him?
Not
Okay.
currently.
Never mind.
And then you've got red. So yeah, we're gonna go towards Elder.
Okay.
Keep in mind, y'all, when you use a Bardic Inspiration die for a saving throw, you get to add the number rolled on the die plus 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yep.
It might be worth saving it sometimes for that.
Fair enough.
That's a lot of temp HP.
Wow.
All right.
All right, so we're going for Elder.
Got it.
So that's a unarmed strike. This is my second attack. Ah! It was almost a nat 20, but instead it's an 11.
An 11 is gonna miss.
Rip.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Bonus action.
Yeah. Bonus action. I'm just gonna do one hit.
Okay.
Actually, no, bonus action. Let me see.
Variables.
Hey, isn't it a bonus action to activate elemental attunement?
No, it's a free action.
Nice.
Oh.
That's cool. I don't get to do that with my main weapon.
I'm pretty sure.
You might be right, but I'm double checking. But anyway, what are you doing with your bonus action?
Bonus action. I'm gonna take.
Yeah, start of your turn.
Yeah, dodge action,
Okay.
patient defense.
Got it.
Wow.
We're giving disadvantage. Mm-hmm. All right. It is Red's turn. And he... I'm going to roll a d20.
Sure.
On a... If I roll a 11 or higher, he is... Because you have a reach of 10 feet. Mm-hmm. And in terms of how close he is, how far he needs to go to reach King.
Fair enough.
If so, on a 11 or higher, he only has to move 5 feet to reach King.
Fair.
On a 10 or lower, so the odds are in your favor. No, I'd say it's a 50-50 split, exactly.
Yeah.
He is more than, and so therefore will invoke an opportunity attack.
Fair enough.
Nat 1.
Whack him. Whack.
Which means, because it's a nat 1, I'm going to have him not take the dodge action, the disengage action, which is what he was going to do. But
Fair.
that means he is going to do something before he... Because he is smart enough to know, oh, this is a problem.
Yeah.
He is... You are right next to... Because you just healed Aerie.
I did.
But Aerie walked away. Aerie walked towards Elder.
I'm pretty sure probably within 20 feet.
Ah.
Or within 40 feet.
Fireball.
What's he doing?
Fireball.
What a butt!
Yeah, I shouldn't have taken him out. I'm sorry.
I was trying to.
And if it's hitting you, I think it's going to hit Kyrix.
Okay.
But he's resistant to it, so
Yeah,
it's not a huge deal.
I'm not in this, right?
No, you're
Okay.
on the other
You
side
were
of
the
the
one
map.
who's not.
Because it would be beneficial for you guys to have the +4 on saves.
Yeah.
But,
So, yeah, dex save for all three of you.
yeah. But I like
You
being
are
here.
not in it.
Rat.
Sorry, huh?
One waste.
Can I have it?
Cool.
No.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So, that's a 21 for L.
Okay, pass.
Send that one.
It's not 1 for Kyrix.
Well, he's resistant to it, so he would take
He is resistant
half
to fire.
damage, so now he takes double damage, so it's full damage.
So it's... Well, it's not double damage, it's maxed.
max
So
plus.
he just takes the default damage.
Okay.
That is how I have ruled it in the past.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And I got a
He just takes damage. Got it.
27.
Yeah, that passes. And you don't have evasion yet, though.
No, that's next level, I think.
Yep.
What level did he cast it at? 3rd?
Yeah.
That's all he can. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not that high level yet.
All right.
We'll get there.
10,
One day.
13. Oh, except, if I remember correctly, Elemental Adept. 1 is a 2, so that's 14.
Fair enough.
Nice. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, that was half of it. 20, 32.
So 32 half to 16 for me.
Yep.
Kyrix is still up.
Nice.
Good
Nice.
boy.
Boy!
Yeah, so he casts Fireball. And is there anything that he can do? Cantrip.
Just dismiss him.
No, because then he can't.
Spell.
I gotta take out a healer, bro.
Yeah.
That's fine. Here's the thing: if he's not gonna disappear if he goes down here, this is a friendly sparring match. It's only in the wild.
Yeah.
Resistance. Oh!
Ignores resistance.
Spells you cast ignore resistance to the damage of the chosen type.
Oh!
Oh, so Kyrix is down.
Carries it down.
That's dumb.
Dies.
That's really dumb.
He took a feat for it.
Yeah.
It is a very handy feat.
It is.
Yeah.
Handy feet.
So if it ignores resistance, do we apply the double damage?
I mean, he's got 3 hit points left. I don't think it would really matter.
It's not gonna matter.
The concern is insta-kill.
Correct.
Yeah.
I
For
don't think it
the
did enough
s-
damage.
Well, it would be
It would
8
have to-
times 6, which would be 46. No.
48.
No. 8 times 6 is 48.
Yeah.
That's not enough. It's just barely. By 2, but it's not enough.
He's fine.
Okay. He's down.
You should definitely poop
He's
him,
down.
though.
Yeah.
Dismiss.
I have
Out
to heal him
of the
first.
Or you deal with that later.
I can no.
Make sure he doesn't die here. I rolled earlier when you first brought it up. There was only a 12 to hit. So,
A 12 total?
yeah.
What roll again? What are you talking about?
Reaction to opportunity attack.
Well, he hadn't left yet, so you can roll.
Oh,
You can
sure.
roll that.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
also
take it.
rewarding the fact that you rolled a nat 20 and didn't get to use it.
Lower.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be.
Nope.
He just like that little like cartoon jump when something hits right behind you. And he's going to reach King, who has prepared an action to cast Cure Wounds.
Should have taken him out. I'm sorry.
That's alright. You'll get another
get him.
chance.
That is 25 points
It's
of
okay.
healing.
We're giving them
Nice.
a chance. We're still supposed
You. I got you. Elder's turn. He does. He did that. Just disable sneak attack. But he wouldn't necessarily know that. So it's just going to be. It is a flat roll. And he does not have to use his bonus action for it because his previous attack vexes you,
Oh, fun.
which means that his next attack has advantage against you.
What?
I am vexed.
Vex?
That is a 11 on the die for a total of 18.
Nah, doesn't hit.
Yep. Bonus action. He's going to as he goes for you with a golden shining blade, he's going to conjure a silver blade in his other hand and throw it at Crow.
Can I try and catch it?
No, because it's psychic.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That is a nat 20.
Yeah, it is.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Roll again.
Yes!
That is cocked because of.
Yeah.
Ha! That's
Incredible.
hilarious.
Is that another nat
Is
20?
that another natural 20?
Damn.
Wow.
It's meant to be. Meant to get flacked, I guess.
You take 10 psychic damage.
I thought that was a sneak
This is
attack.
bonus action.
Yeah.
He didn't have advantage.
I'll take it.
And so no sneak.
Advantage goes to Eric.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks.
Listen, I'm just happy that burned freaking silvery barbs.
Even if you burn it, I still get to give one of my companions advantage.
Yeah,
it is a
yeah,
positive.
yeah. Crow, it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Get over here!
Kill the wizard!
Which one's the wizard? Kill the wizard.
Red.
It is red. Okay, I'm going after him.
Yeah, the one who cast fireball.
Flat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 10 plus 4
Oh,
half
no,
to 2.
he's not.
So 12 damage.
12. Got it.
One
Have
more
you
attack.
action surged yet?
I
Yes.
already did.
Okay.
And then I got a nat 1, so 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is
Same thing.
Same thing.
12?
So, yep. How's it looking? One
Is
hit
that-
point left.
3. No!
3. I have a bonus action.
Yeah, because you did. So you did 24,
Uh-huh.
and he got 25 healing.
Uh-huh.
Ignore
So he
this.
had
Sorry.
1 additional hit point. So he is up 1 from the 2 he was at.
There's
Nice.
nothing I can do.
Crow with fire in her eyes.
I want to hit!
She's just chasing this poor little wizard down.
A phoenix is typically associated with life. This one's associated with death.
Alright, is that your turn?
That's all I can do.
The
Okay.
Dark Phoenix.
Caspian.
Cool. Cass is going to walk 5 feet forward to be close enough to hit red. And
Steal.
whack. Would I get advantage with that because Crow attacked?
Do you think that you would
I probably don't need it. I mean, the first roll is a 17 to hit.
total?
Yeah.
Oh.
He is going to shield.
Okay, do I need the,
You can move for advantage with your second attack.
okay.
Because you can, after the first, you kind of just come up for the first one, just swinging, and it's like, okay, this initial one didn't. All right, let's position.
Well, that's a 17 on the die, so that's going to be like 25 to hit. And
See
Cass,
minimum damage.
minimum damage is more than 3, so
Higher than
yeah.
3.
So Cass is going to basically walk up behind him, take one
Okay,
swipe.
so here's the only thing is that would you moving behind him take you out of?
I don't think so, because they're
King's
right next to
No,
each
he
other.
casts Cure Wounds. He has to touch.
Yeah.
And that uses the reaction. You are correct,
That's
so it
true.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
What am I
Yep.
doing?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so yeah, he's red is down.
all right,
Whiskey's
Cass.
still up? Whiskey's still up, isn't it?
Whiskey is still up.
Yes.
Hey!
Cass will immediately turn to King and cast all of my healing on myself.
Alright, so it's Elder, King, and Whiskey are still up. And
Yeah.
Whiskey is currently looking at me.
Yep.
Correct.
She's out of spells.
And the sword is still on the ground.
Yep. All right, Whiskey's turn. Oh no!
Thanks for hanging in there, buddy.
I legit, between all of my characters, have over 150 health.
Dang.
Wow.
It's really stupid.
That's not a lot.
Huh?
It's not a lot.
It's more than you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about from previous campaign.
No.
adding up
My
everyone.
character's here.
That makes sense. I was
Yeah.
really confused how you got to that conclusion. This makes more sense.
What you doing, Trey?
She is going to lunge for you.
No, I like Ari.
That's fine.
Not in that kind of way.
Ari's prettier than her.
That's a 17.
It's not hard to say while she's currently a zombie.
If it meets, it beats, you butt. But I'm gonna use Lucky's to roll again.
I don't wait.
Doesn't
I don't
it
think
only
it-
apply to your rolls
No.
now?
I think it only-
No.
If it features
Disadvantage.
an attack against him. The sneer.
Popped.
Higher.
No! I hate that. But now you know.
It was a good try.
Wait. Then it doesn't. Wait, does it require a reaction?
No.
You can spend.
1 luck point to impose disadvantage on
Okay.
the roll.
Yeah,
It's
you
just-
used your reaction for
Oh.
silvery barbs.
Yeah,
Correct.
by the
It
way,
just-
just in case if he does try to attack, because I forgot that this is a thing now in 2024 rules, King is under the effects of sap, which means he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Got it.
Nice.
Good to know. So that is 4 piercing damage.
No.
Never mind, it's till the start of your next turn, so. Because I hit him on my reaction.
Got it.
Ah.
And so, yeah, that's past. Okay.
Yeah, how much is the necrotic damage?
That's it.
What?
It does 4 piercing damage,
Okay.
She's just chomping.
and she regains 4 hit points.
Ah, interesting. Slork. She's a vampire!
And you need to make a wisdom save.
She's siphoning your life force.
She is, and I dislike it.
Are you
That is a
within-
16.
16 meets.
Yes! Let's go!
Stay away from my man.
For the record, it is less of a bite with sinking teeth and more that she gets close to you and kind of just and is like draining the life essence from you.
I think it's funnier if Elle is focused on Aerie because that was the last thing that he was,
Yep.
engaging with. And then she comes up behind him just... It's like, ow!
Yeah. All right. That's her turn. Kirix.
He's down.
Death save.
Don't look at the... What's wrong with
Sorry, I'm
No one
nosy.
definitely saw it.
You rolled it toward me!
you? I did. It's fine.
It's Kirik, it's not Elle.
Yeah, it's Kyrix. This is low stakes.
He's
It's not-
still important!
Yeah.
Because he's awesome!
Yes.
And Mackenzie. Okay.
I don't like that, okay.
And King. Let's see. What is King gonna do? Red is down. Yeah, he's gonna swing at you.
Rules.
21.
Nope.
Wow.
Faith.
Shield of Fate.
Wow.
Second
dude.
attack.
Your faith protects you.
26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15.
15.
Bludgeoning damage.
Alright. I still have Shield of Fate.
Nice.
Cool. Alright. L!
Yay. Ow, don't. That hurt. Stop it. And he's going to cast Cure Wounds on Kiddix.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's, I'm just going to do it second level. He can get up. He's fine. You'll be fine, buddy. I know you can't really tell me otherwise, so that's 12 plus 6, 18 plus 5 is 23 points of healing.
Nice.
To my guy.
Really nice.
Bonus action, Inspire Aerie. You two are doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were also about to roll with advantage against the dude, so. Drifting.
Alright.
So you have advantage on the next thing that you do, and you have Bardic Inspiration.
Why do I have advantage?
Silvery Barbs.
Oh.
Okay. Sword's turn.
Sword.
Oh yeah, the sword!
Kenneth, get out!
Can the sword extract itself from the ground? No, it cannot!
Alright, it's your turn.
I like that that you were talking like a 1920s announcer.
No, that wasn't a 1920s. That was a 1920s announcer would be something like this.
That was not dissimilar to what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To live more nasally, the sword is currently stuck in the ground in the arena.
Aries
That's
smart enough
exactly
to
what you
know-
sound like.
No, it's just without the vocal distortion.
Aries smart enough to know about our opportunity attacks, so I'm just gonna go after Elder.
Got it.
So first one's got advantage. Alright, yeah, that's a 22.
That'll hit.
And I need to make a con save.
Oh boy.
I have learned that we should.
16.
Ah, yeah, that passes.
Nice.
But my next attack does still have advantage on him. So, damage with the first one. Cool, that is 7
Trey?
plus 6
Yes.
is 13.
I'm gonna be a butt again. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. So rebarbs. I'm the same.
2.
He is stunned.
Alright.
Nice.
Aaron, you have advantage again.
Yep.
L is the best buff.
Yep, that
Especially-
definitely hits. It's
Especially with
an,
Aerie.
18 on the die.
The two of them are just like the
He is
greatest team.
incapacitated.
Saves.
Cass and Crow do pretty well back to back.
They do. They
There's
do.
not any buff abilities, but
That's max damage, so 14.
They just both do damage.
Alright, so
Yeah.
14.
you do a little
So
bit.
it was 13 points of damage on the first hit,
Alright.
14 points of damage on the second hit.
Yep.
Jeez, 27.
Yeah, we're gonna how's he looking?
He's looking hurt.
Bloodied or
Yes.
I'd say flurry of blows just in case.
yeah.
Make sure he goes down.
Yeah.
Whack him.
Use my last
Use everything you've got.
my last key point. Okay, that is 7 plus 9 is 16.
16. He's down.
Nice.
No,
To hit.
16
Oh,
to hit.
to hit.
Oh, okay.
Misses.
Okay.
Bardic
Alright.
inspiration.
I
If
already
he's stunned,
used it.
you have advantage.
Yeah, and I did roll with advantage.
Oh,
There were
okay.
a 7 and a 3.
Got it.
So
When
second,
did you use the
second-
bardic?
for the first hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I didn't use the bardic.
I was about to say, there's no D8 on that
That's
board.
true. That's
Yeah.
You hit him outright with the first one because of advantage.
Yeah. So that was a 16 plus 7.
Yes, that is.
Okay. So that is 12 points of damage.
He's down.
And for my last flurry of blows, because I can split it between two people.
Go whack whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step away from my mans. And I do not have advantage because she's not stunned.
Correct.
Cool. That's still a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
12 points of damage.
Got it. Alright. Red is unconscious.
Silly sword, man.
Silly swords with L.
And I'm just doing force damage across the board
It's
now.
still.
Elder is
The
unconscious.
sword's doing what now?
Crow.
She's going.
Move. Get advantage.
Yeah. Who are we flanking?
King.
King.
Cool. She's swinging around. She gonna get him on the other side. 13 plus 8, 21 hits.
Hits.
That is 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 6 is 21 damage.
21, and you take 15 cold damage.
That's fine. Whatever. I'm hitting him again.
You have advantage.
17 on the die plus 8.
Yep.
Okay, so that hits. More damage. That is 7 plus 8 is 15.
15. Alright.
Is he still up?
Yeah. He's only just now bloodied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hasn't really.
He
been hit
had...
much.
He hadn't even lost Armor of Agathis yet.
Oh, that's.
That's
Oh, yeah,
wild.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Alright, Caspian.
And I'm going to bonus action to regain some health.
Second one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry. Second one.
Cool.
That's the
I will also whack.
Whack.
That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
Oh wait, sorry. Just in case if it's a nat 20. It's not. Forgot I had advantage.
Yep.
So I will, for the sake of it, second level smite. No.
Just cause.
Well, you know, I want him to feel a little hurt, which I think is that 3? I think it's 3d8. Yes, it is 3d8. Oh, thank you. Take one. So that is 21 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Yep.
Wow.
Second attack.
Yep.
Get up. Get up.
Which was slightly lower. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Yes. Nice.
When you rolled your smite, did you also add like your sword stuff?
Yeah, he did
Yep.
that first.
Oh, okay. I just missed that.
That is 9 damage.
He's down.
Oh! Sweet.
All right. It's how we
All
order.
eyes turn to whiskey. She's in trouble.
Is she gonna keep fighting, or is she gonna?
She.
Because Helix is now also
Yep.
up behind her.
And Ari is also standing there menacingly.
Yeah, I think at this point, Cass looks over at there, sees the 3 of them, and just puts his sword away.
She kind of just. You win.
Like,
Well
get up.
done.
Okay!
Go. Start casting healing on everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Prod
Yeah.
somebody with her foot. Like, come on, we're done. Get up.
I'm cure woundsing pretty much everyone with the rest
Yep.
of the spells.
Yeah, I have one more point in my healing pool that I'll use immediately on King to get him up.
Your buddy.
Yep, and then cure wounds on Red, because
Yep.
he's also right next to me.
Healing words on Elder
Yeah.
and...
Oh, the specifics are.
Details.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
And
That was an adventure.
Good fight.
you already had a tendency to beat the odds, and now you have.
Kirix. His name is
Kirix.
Kirix.
I see.
We would have won either way.
Say hi. Kirix, say hello. He says hi.
Fitting.
Does he still have the cat whiskers?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
well,
gone.
I didn't know if they got redrawn on.
That would have been very funny though.
But as you, you probably go out to lunch or something after
Yeah,
that.
We treat them.
Yeah,
100%.
we hang out.
Yeah,
We
we have the
buys
money.
lunch.
Of course we do.
Very nice. And in that case, as you wrap up your third week of school and your classes therein, that is where we will end tonight's episode. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night!